panic over, it's all good. The bottle's just arrived. A day late, mind, but it wouldn't be a Whiskey Baron bottling without something going wrong. Casks are all in place. Whiskey Broker have been given some donuts from us because, well, they're doing everything for us. We thought we'd give them a little sweet treat, so they're very happy. We've got some glasses for sampling. Nothing left to do but bottle some amazing whiskey. I'm genuinely so excited, mate. Are you buzzing?
Yeah, man.
Two 25-year-olds, one 33-year-old. You're not ready for this, guys. Right, let's get going. Just looking for the casks. So we've got a Ben Nevis, a Bowmore and a Tormore. But as you can see, there's nearly 30,000 casks in here. So just making sure that we find the right ones. We don't bottle someone else's whiskey. That wouldn't be good. So we've got the Bowmore, which is going to be bottled first now, 25 years old. This is a cask that I bought with the company, or through the company, about 2 years ago now. We've been sat on it, waiting for the right moment to bottle. We were looking at bottling it last year. Then we decided, actually, it's going to fit really nicely into this range. And if we waited just a little bit longer, it hit that 25-year-old mark, which is always nice. You know, I'm not too much of a romantic about ages, but you know, a nice round number like 25 is great. Obviously, the Ben Nevis, we met with a client, Michael, recently, you may have seen, and met with him discussing bottling this. So I'm just sending him pictures, really excited to bottle that next. And then the third and final one is a 33-year-old Tormore, actually a sherry butt, as you can see, significantly bigger than the other two. Very, very excited about this one. But let's not miss anything on the Bowmore, let's get going. What I love about this is really old school Bowmore. It's kind of salty, that brininess to it, but there's elements of smoke. Just really, really well-rounded, delicious, bourbon matured whiskey. Oh. This is a winner. There's not huge amounts of it though. So David, what you're doing now is just weighing the cask empty, yeah?
Yeah, it's really empty so I can get how much liquid.
So you weigh it beforehand when it's full, empty it out, weigh the cask empty, and then you know the weight of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Fantastic, okay.
139 bottles. I'm just going to go and get the boxes made.
Okie doke. 139 bottles, so the angels have been thirsty. 47.7% ABV. I think it's a nice 25-year-old cask strength whiskey. I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, it's being emptied out of the IBC, which is an intermediary bulk container. It's essentially just a plastic food grade container, and it's being funneled through these two filters here. So whiskey coming out of the cask actually has a lot of, essentially, bits of cask in it, lots of black little pieces, and this is going to filter it all out so that what arrives to your home and your bottle is a nice, clear, golden liquid. So you can thank us for that later. Oh, this 25-year-old single cask Ben Nevis at cask strength. No, there is no coloring added, there is no chill filtration, there's no messing, straight from the cask. The only thing we're doing is filtering it through this so you don't have the bits of cask. And to be honest, I wouldn't even do that if it weren't for you guys at home. I like chewing on a bit of cask when I'm supping on a whiskey. So yeah, 47.7 though. It's a decent cask strength. I'm happy with that. And look at that golden hue. Beautiful. Well, we're nearly ready. So yeah, let's get it in the bottle. I'm happy with all of it, mate. I'm just worried that there's not going to be enough. 100, well, estimated 139, I think. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, we kind of want to match up the Ben Nevis and the Bowmore kind of evenly, and there'll be a lot more of the Tormore, given that it's a sherry, but it's all good fun.
There's going to be plenty of Tormore.
It's going to be plenty of Tormore, yes. The Bowmore and the Ben Nevis are going to be much more. I'm going to be much more selective about who gets them. Put it that way, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, obviously the bottling's happening in here, so we'll go back in and do the Ben Nevis now and let these guys get on with it. Get out of everyone's way. Let's go. So, for any of you who follow us on YouTube, you'll know that we purchased this cask from a client of ours, Michael. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, but we're going to raise a dram to himself. Absolutely delicious Ben Nevis. As we said in the last video, I don't want to harp on too much. You're probably bored about me talking about how amazing this is. You'll have to pick yourself up a bottle to find out just how good. But here's to you, Michael. Thank you very much for working with us, sir.
Can you take a guess on how many bottles?
I hope more than the Bowmore, because I was thinking that they would each be at about 170, 175. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So hopefully, yeah. It'd be nice if there was 200 of them. I don't know, I guess we'll see. So we're looking at about 190 bottles with this one, and 49.5 you said, David, yeah? 49.5% ABV at cask strength. Again, no color, no filtration, no nothing, straight out of the cask. And as we said in the most recent video talking with Michael, I love this because it is a truly classic expression from Ben Nevis Distillery. You open a 25-year-old Ben Nevis, this is exactly what you expect, and more. It's delicious. Very, very happy to have it under the Whiskey Baron label. I know I said that the 25-year-old Ben Nevis and the 25-year-old Bowmore are the oldest whiskies we have ever bottled, and they are, but they won't be for long because we are just about to bottle this 33-year-old Tormore to go alongside them. So it'll be short-lived. This is a 1988 butt of Tormore. Very, very exciting for me. It's something that I recently purchased through the business alongside a small syndicate of investors. Investing in whiskey casks is not something that I particularly would endorse or push people towards. However, it is fantastic to work with clientele who are interested not only in a financial return, but actually interested in helping a business within the whiskey industry bottle some more fantastic liquid. Because without the clients, we wouldn't have been able to afford this cask. Obviously 33 years old, the butts are about 500 litres in size, so there's a lot of liquid coming out of these. We're expecting somewhere in the region of 450 to 500 bottles. It'll be coming out at a strength approximately 56 or 57% ABV, again, cask strength. We're not going to touch it, no chill filtration, no colorant, no nonsense. Really, really exciting stuff, to be honest. You know, sherry butts are probably one of my preferred casks. I do have a sweet tooth. And you know, when a whiskey like Tormore has been lying in a cask like this for 33 years, you can only expect great things. As you can tell, 1988, it's actually just about to turn 34 years old, but we wanted to get it in the cask just before that happened, so we got that lovely round 33. I mean, a whiskey that's 5 years older than me, you've kind of got to step back and really appreciate what whiskey is all about. As we said earlier, it is a patient man's game. The fact that this cask was filled before I was even born, magic. Really exciting stuff for me. I can't wait to get it bottled. Let's go and do it. actually still holds the alcohol. The alcohol is quite sort of up there, surprisingly up there. It's really nice. I did pick the highest strength cask. Really well balanced. The sherry is really well integrated into it. I think it's delicious. It's exactly what you want. 33-year-old whiskey. But it is a little bit more, yeah, punchy than I was expecting. It's nice. Oh. As you can tell, guys, I'm like a pig in shit. We've had a fantastic day here bottling the 3 oldest whiskies that we've ever bottled under the Whiskey Baron label. I would like to say a particular massive thank you to Whiskey Broker and the whole team here. Martin, Jane, the whole team at Whiskey Broker are fantastic. We love working with them. We're delighted to be back here. We're really looking forward to coming up again soon to visit. With regards to these expressions, you're probably wondering, well, Jake, you know, 25-year-old Ben Nevis, 25-year-old Bowmore, 33-year-old Tormore, where can I get one? And it's a great question. This is going to be part of our new export label, and the majority of this stock will go overseas. We have had huge interest over the last couple of years from international clientele, and unfortunately we haven't really been able to cater to them. We sent small allocations out here and there, but to be able to have a few single cask expressions that will almost entirely be shipped overseas is fantastic. But as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us for another day in the life of. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Slán se bheadh.